Here we are at the Powering Africa conference here in Washington, D.C. We have the CEO of Solar Reserve. Last year you were looking at different markets. Now you're looking at Africa. Which markets are you looking at right now, and which are you closest to?
In Africa or worldwide?
Africa and then other places.
Well, certainly in Africa. I mean, our main focus over the last several years have been South Africa. We've had some very good success in South Africa. We built 3 large PV projects totaling about 250 megawatts, and then earlier last year we got an award to build our first concentrated solar power project with storage, a project called Redstone, and that project now is close to ready to start construction. We're just finalizing the financing activities, and we could start construction on that within the next 60 days or so. So the Redstone project is a 100 megawatt concentrated solar power project with 12 hours of energy storage utilizing our molten salt technology. So we're excited about that project. We actually did 6 projects into the last round in South Africa, 3 large CSP projects with storage, and then 3 PV projects. We'll find out about those projects, later this year, kind of April, May. I think is expectations on that big round. So, hopefully, in the next few months we'll have the Redstone project into construction, which is about a $800 million project. We've got our partner on that, our main financial partner on that is Aqua Power, and Aqua's been a very strong partner in that project. And then we're expanding into some other markets in Africa as well. I mean, we're looking at things in Ethiopia and Mozambique and a bit in Nigeria. We're looking at things in northern Africa, and Morocco and Egypt. And so it's exciting times for us in Africa.
So yeah, I mean, there's West Africa, you got North and West Africa where solar power, there's finance, there's a lot of, it makes sense economically because of the cost of energy.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. I mean, the solar prices have come down pretty substantially, so now they've become pretty competitive with alternatives. Certainly, South Africa has been largely a coal-based. They're looking at nuclear as well. The only way right now anyway, they can bring in natural gas is largely liquefied natural gas. So solar, likely is the cheapest alternative they have for power generation, and that's the situation in a number of countries in the region as well. So it's become very cost competitive.
Are you going to be looking at acquisitions as a way of growing?
We might be looking at a few acquisitions. I mean, that's not we're more of a greenfield developer, so we're out there finding land and interconnect and doing the permitting, and that's where we build the value, is in that kind of development side. There's other groups that are better at acquisitions, better because maybe they have more cash, but so for us, we're largely more a development company, so we start our own development activities and build value.
And so Africa is your main focus, or in globally?
Well, worldwide, I mean, we have a big project that just went into operation here in the U.S. called Crescent Dunes, which is a molten salt tower project. And then other parts around the world. I mean, we're very active in Chile. We've got several big projects combining our energy storage technology along with PV. And so we're active in Chile. We're also active in other parts of Latin America. El Salvador, we have a PV project. We've got some activities in Mexico. We're looking at things in Peru. The Middle East market is interesting for us. We have some projects that we're looking at in Dubai and Egypt and Turkey, and then in Asia we're close to some strong projects in China, and Australia is also a good market for us as well. So we're pretty active around the world, but 5 or 6 main markets are where we're spending most of our time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay,
thank you.
Sure, my pleasure.